I tell you what, this guy has to be one of the funnest projects we've ever worked on. Trying to respect the land and respect the people and respect the history. As we started looking at it and looking at the existing building posed some very critical issues and problems for us. Number one, the history of the old Performing Arts Center building was it was a lamella structure that was developed by the Navy Seabees back during World War II. And if you take a look at the structure pretty much takes on the old configuration and architectural style of that 1950s lamella structure. When you walked into the old Performing Arts Center, there was no lobby space, very limited restroom facilities. Didn't really have an entrance per se, nothing that said, come to me, this is where you enter this particular building. It's also set up with all the AV equipment so that anyone who's here within the lobby space can actually see what's happening on stage. I'm entering here into the first practice room, and you'll notice immediately the really high ceilings. And what's really cool about this space is it's got a beautiful view to the north. And you see all the greenery of the trees and everything to the north. This really gives the student a lot of full spectrum lighting, which is really energizing. But you'll notice the size of the classroom. It's all acoustically designed also. The beauty is these students will all get to experience everything from making a stage prop to operating the rigging and the battens, operating the sound panels, the light panels, all the acoustics, and they're going to have a really great learning experience.
This is the lighting control console that controls all of the theatrical lighting fixtures as well as the architectural lighting. This specific console is pretty much the state of the art. It's a fairly new system. There's two ways to operate the light fixtures. We have these rows of sliders here that can be programmed to control one or any number, including all of the lights, with just bringing up one slider at a time. The other way you can do it is by keying in the fixtures and turning them on the stage.
The rigging here is completely state-of-the-art. You will find this nowhere else in the valley, and that is an exciting thing for Weslaco. When the students start running and operating the rigging here, they'll be light years ahead of students that come from other schools.
The rigging system is set up as a motorized rigging system. We have a control, and that operates the rigging, the light battens. With this system, we bring everything down to the floor level. You put the fixtures on where you want them, you plug them in, you do the maintenance on them, you take them back up in the air. A lot less lifting of things in the air, a lot safer.
And unless you're looking straight up into the ceiling, you probably won't even notice it because we've hidden it within the acoustical clouds that have been put in the ceiling. But there's a whole catwalk system up on top, which is where lighting personnel and all your different lights are set up for the particular performance on the stage.
We have just these drop boxes up here at the top with cables. The idea with these fixtures, with the C-clamps and the safety cables and everything, is designed so that I can position the light fixtures where I need to have them, so I can adjust the light fixture by turning it. I've got shutters that can push in and pull open to frame the light, so if I want to have a box-shaped light on the stage, I can frame it out and do that. I can turn the light and point it in the direction I want it to be.
Typically what you see in high school theaters is many types of performances, from theater, drama, band performances, dance. And this facility will allow you to do all that. As you can see, you have a number of wireless mics to use, as well as a state-of-the-art digital console. You have 32 channels of microphone inputs around the stage that, again, like I said, allows you to be really flexible in where you place mics and how you can record all the sound that's going on. Over here you have all of your input sources from a couple CD players as well as a CD recorder to record a performance. You also have a Blu-ray player which can go up to 720p on the projector.
Evasive Falcon Delta 5! Incoming fast!
When you're looking at the walls, you have these triangulated pieces that help diffuse the sound to kind of bring the sound down into the audience.
You'll notice this whole series of acoustical clouds that are designed, and they're particularly angled, and you can see the angle on the ones on the back, and then you can also see the angled walls. They're all designed so that sound, when it's emitted, bounces off and reflects back to any particular seat, all getting there at the same time, regardless of where you're sitting.
From an acoustical perspective, the seating plays a large role. The human body is a great absorber of sound. When there's not a human body present, we need something to take its place. So we went from a plastic back seat to a fabric back seat to help serve that acoustical purpose.
You won't find any acoustics any better in any facility anywhere in the state of Texas.
You guys really got a nice bang for your buck. You know, you got a $14 million job for $9 million.
The upgrade here has been gone from prehistoric to state-of-the-art. The students that work and learn on this console will go to a school where they'll be able to use something very similar to this, and the skills that they learn here will translate to the skills that they're going to need when they go to college.
We've re-engineered, redesigned the interior of the space to be more realistic to what the students will see next. The systems are what you see in college, what you see in live performance. Whether it's audio, whether it's AV, whether it's lighting and rigging, the students are going to be prepared when they come out of this space.
If a kid takes the time and learns, this really sets them up to go on and excel in whatever they do.
It was really exciting working with WISD or with Weslaco ISD. That was the first thing they talked about, is how do we get our students prepared for the next step.
And it's really difficult to do this kind of work, this iconic type of structure within the community without the leadership of the administration and without the leadership of the board.
When we talked about the types of systems we were going to put in, they were really interested. They said, yes, that's what we want to do. We know that that'll help prepare our students, that'll help them learn what's really out there. And it was very exciting that we actually got to work with a board that wanted to do that. Because sometimes they say, let's cut, let's save all the money we can. And in this district, they were like, what's going to help the students?